Half-Baked D&D, Demons and Disco is a groovy D&D podcast full of some not-so-groovy things, such as violence, profanity, and adult subjects. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay.
Mute his ass.
Now you're all muted. For the recap of episode 33, we're on episode 34. Last episode, you guys did jack shit. Percy did all the work, but that's because it was a cutscene. As he absolutely fucking murdered two people for his pact of vengeance with Snowvac, and now he is able to help you guys unabashed in your... That's probably not the right word. But anyways, he can help you guys in your campaign against the Dreamer. And you had decided to go to the Paper District to start doing some research on your various topics of interest. And unmuting. Damn it. I didn't unmute Eli. I fucking deafened him first. All right, he's unmuted.
Eli did not need to hear the recap.
No,
No big deal.
I did. He did. I deafened him when I went to unmute him.
So what exactly can Percy do?
He killed those two guys.
No,
Yeah.
like, we got a new party member. What the fuck are his skills?
He's a warlock.
Active vengeance.
The change
Don't-
engine.
Don't
Vengeance warlock?
ever drink all that again. We're gonna catch some stupid ass shit when we start recording faces and like.
Assuming we do, yeah. People are going to
Oh,
have
we gotta.
questions.
We gotta.
Well, I'll at least record my face at some point. I'm gonna mute myself while blowing my nose.
Oh yeah, you blow that
Yourself.
nose.
Yeah, it's here. I'll do sound effects for him.
What?
I was filling in the blank for sounds that you were making.
Okay then.
Oh, you're off of mute.
Yeah. I'm done. Okay. Anyways, so flying to the Paper District. Time to come up with a cutscene. All right. So we cut to you guys flying in. It has been... I have given myself such a skewed fucking time frame for how long it takes to fly from one place to another.
Yeah.
It's
quite a while.
It's slower than a plane for sure, but it's way faster than walking or a dream skimmer.
Like,
Takes you...
In like a couple weeks.
Moments later.
It usually takes us a couple of weeks.
I have the image of the map, and I can use that to create a better time frame. Concept. Please tell me I have the picture of the map on here. I don't. I gotta go. What the fuck just happened?
It's in the Discord somewhere.
It is in the Discord. I'm going. Damn it. I can't fucking... I can minimize that. Let's go. I have it in announcements. Man, if I would shut the fuck up, this would be easier to find.
God, shut the fuck up.
I know, right? Okay. So you guys are currently in Magenta District. They had come from the Rogue District. It's gonna be about it's about 3 days later then.
Oh, nice. That's pretty quick.
As you fly over, you see as the buildings get slowly taller and taller as you get closer to the center of the paper district. And there's sort of like a big, it's almost like a castle with 6 different towers all around the main building, which, based off the rumors you've heard, because you've never actually been to the paper district, but you feel comfortable guessing that is the main citadel of the paper district of the archives. And those 6 towers, as you would know, are the main towers of the archives.
Very nice.
And as Bronze pulls the airship closer, it gets to the restricted zone, and you can feel there's sort of like a magical aura over it. And he tells you, "All right, from here, you have to take your dream skimmer down." So,
Is this one of the archives?
this is in at like so there's essentially, what is the word for a 6-sided polygon?
Hexagon?
No, not a hexagon,
I
because
see
that's
what you
8.
mean, yeah.
Or
No,
hexagon's not
probably
8.
It is a hexagon.
Hexagon is 6. Okay, so it's like a hexagon,
Yeah.
but like pyramid stairs that lead up to the main citadel of the archives.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is like on the outer edge of those stairs. There is a lot of clear space between the stairs and any other buildings, with multiple places to park dream skimmers. They're essentially like, it's kind of like scaffolding for a parking garage. Is the best way I can think of to word it. Like a bunch of catwalks layered so that you can get your dream skimmer to park next to it.
Walk.
Yeah, you gotta walk down.
Yes.
Can I do a little bit of retconning?
Go for it.
I would like Ghost to have told Percy, given him a list of a bunch of the naturalist safe houses that are no longer in use to be converted to M.O.M safe houses.
Absolutely. That is in the works then.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So are you like disbanding the naturalists then?
Well, they're
And-
still around, but they don't have like a great leadership network right now.
So you're rebranding.
So yeah, they'll get absorbed into M.O.M. Especially because, they're a little bit too terroristy, how it got left off.
Cool.
So yeah, a rebranding I think would be good for the culture.
Good to know. All right, so you exit your dream skimmers and you walk down the stairs, and you can see intricate carvings all around the main garden. And yeah, it's like a garden almost, but of statues around the citadel before you get to the stairs, with a lot of them being fountains. There's little streams running under graded walkways and concrete stones, bridges. It's all very cool.
Is this the nicest place we've been to so far?
This is
Besides
absolutely
maybe,
the
like-
nicest place you've been to.
Valiuses.
Yeah, so this has got more like a scholarly beauty. Like, this is like when you're walking around a really nice college campus, and that was like walking around like the more bougie part of Las Vegas. Not New Vegas. That's fucking Fallout. Like the
Yeah,
really
one or the
nice
other.
part of Vegas that I've never been to, because I've never been to Vegas. Period.
That makes sense. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go up, see if we can find our guy.
As you were walking up to one of the main or to one of the doors, again, there's 6 different doors on each side of the citadel. You approach, and there's multiple lines with guards all along it, or all along the lines, and like a receptionist at the end of each line. As you walk up, The receptionist looks at you. Oh, how can I help you? What are you looking for here?
Well, I'm looking for some gold.
Why are you always... If you don't keep up the accent, you're gonna have to roll a charisma check or charisma save to not be accused of a hate crime.
Wow, I'm looking for me pot of gold.
Okay, roll a charisma check.
The fuck is that?
Or I guess save.
7. Wait. 8.
Guards! We've got a problem over here.
Oh, to fly away.
Splitting the party!
Not with him.
Arcanist, I have no idea who the fuck that guy was. He kind of just followed us up here.
I fly back down and tell Arcanist to shut the fuck up.
He looks back to the... Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that was about. Sorry. I'm gonna let my friends take it from here, but... Steps back.
Yeah, you take it, Ghost.
We're here for a meeting with Ashrano.
Oh, Ashley, that's let me check which tower you can find him in.
Thank you.
That was a nice check.
I am looking at something. Give me a second. That's not the right.
What seems to be the problem?
This was just me. It looks like he's going to be in tower number 1. That is the northeast tower, which is the opposite end of the citadel for you guys. And you're going to find him in the upper parts, probably his office should be in. That is the magical relations tower. Or not magical relations, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Innovations?
No.
Incantations?
That is the ancient magical archives. That's the best way I could put it.
Perfect.
Excellent. Is there anything else I could do for you while you're here?
Nope, that is fantastic. Thank you much.
Perfect. I'll just need to see your identification.
Do we carry IDs on us?
He pulls out a small tablet that looks like a hand reader, but it's got traces of runes. Just put your hand right on the tablet.
Cool. Yeah. We know exactly. Where was he? Tower 1. Did we get a room?
He said top floors. He did not give you an exact room.
Yeah. So
Wait.
we know where he is. Worst case, we got to dip.
Did you just do it?
Yeah, I'll put my hand on it.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me a quick intelligence.
Are you gonna polymorph your hand
Save.
into somebody that has an ID?
I thought about like wild shaping my hand.
Or if you've got
Intelligence?
something good in survival, I guess, or insight. I guess it would be wisdom, survival, or insight.
Yep,
That'd
they're
be
the same.
funny.
So it's just
Just
gonna be
wild
wisdom.
shape your hand, and then fucking like somebody else gets pulled up into pictures someone completely different.
I cut my hair. I'm rolling insight. A
Okay.
16.
Okay, so that is enough to know that if you put your hand on the slab, you are going to be identified as, like, they're going to have a general sense of who you are, the person holding the tablet.
Yep.
And the last time someone randomly approached you, they were asking about your terrorist activities.
True, the reporter. Wasn't that Eli's doing though?
No, he asked you about that before he recommitted the 9/11 on a fucking mental hospital.
And you
Okay,
bit the
then-
microphone.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. A beast I've seen before.
Does
A
everybody have
beast?
to have an ID? Why can't Percy do it?
Yeah,
Percy's
no,
not
I
with you
think they're
guys.
gonna. I
thought
also
he was
feel
with
like
us.
No,
we're
he's
all
back
gonna have to
identifying or investigating the walls of flesh.
Oh,
Before I put my hand on this, I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Ooh, that is not where I thought you were going to be going. I'm gonna unmute Eli now.
It's a Wisdom.
Yeah, you were singing
17.
into the mic. I couldn't hear Logan. We
Read
said
your lips, young man.
I do
Wisdom
have a
17?
charm person spell.
Don't you forget it.
Well, I mean, so does he.
Well, I mean like a charged scroll, not a spell.
It's first level. I don't mind.
All right, whatever.
I think that. I can't tell if that's a 7 or 1, but either way, he didn't pass.
It's a 1.
Perfect.
He horribly failed.
I'm pretty sure that's a 7. That you can't see that for shit. Never mind.
Yeah. Whatever you ring
And
like,
while
dog.
while
don't
do
have it
this,
yet.
I'm gonna try to distract him
Oh.
from like reading too much about who I am.
Okay.
Like we're friends, so I'm gonna put my hand on there, but I'm just gonna be talking to him about other stuff.
So could talk to him about other stuff, Ghost.
Okay, I'm going to say deception with advantage,
Okay, cool.
which I believe you have a +1 in.
Ash Renell was a professor of mine in college. Do you know if they've written anything recently that I could bring up to gain a little favor?
But if you went to college and he was your professor, wouldn't you already have some favor unless you were a bad student? And what did you get?
Know, it's always worth trying to sweeten the pie. I think I have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage. Oh, are you rolling on
10.
here? Okay.
Not 1 and then a 7 for 10 total.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the 10, and that actually exactly matches him, but we're gonna call that a pass. So yeah, he doesn't really care, and we're gonna count that as working for everybody. Where did Eli go?
He's gone. He died.
We're chit chatting as 4 terrorists pop up on a screen.
Yeah, you were
Maybe
distracting
just get
enough.
really close to the camera.
Between the charm and the deception, yeah.
And the confusion from the bird.
Holy crap, boys.
You made it.
How much holy crap was there? Okay.
You just didn't care at all what you said.
Eli,
I don't think you can hear us.
Eli.
Can you hear us?
Suck him up.
I don't think I have him deafened.
No.
He's definitely not deafened.
Eli. Eli.
I can hear you, Mickey.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Well,
nice. Okay,
can
cool.
you hear the rest of us now?
No, I didn't hear. I couldn't hear Logan and Will forever, and I thought
Well,
you guys had
fucking-
done.
Okay, so I'm assuming you can hear us now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, that's strange. Cool. Yeah, you guys got in because of Ghost's distraction and his charm. Yeah, you walk in the gate and you can see all sorts of magical like books flying through that are all obviously enchanted to do it, because how the hell are you gonna be in one tower and get something from another one unless you can do that, or you spend all day walking. And there's all sorts of statues, but these ones more focus on nature and wildlife. And Ghost now has a few more animal memories to
huge.
help him. I'll just come up with a small list later because I doubt it'll come up.
Dinosaurs.
Is there an enchantress somewhere near this?
An
Or
enchantress?
somebody versed in enchantments?
But there's a lot more magical people in this area, or I guess people who have studied it.
Those mildly enchanted axes.
Oh, there's just like the basic manufactured enchantments, like what Sakuma has on his katana.
Oh. Oh.
So like they're more expensive than your normal swords, but not a lot more expensive, or I guess axes. I just haven't decided an element for them.
So you're saying I could use the metal to augment something?
I suppose. One's fire and one's electric. I've decided, and it's 1d4. I'm gonna write a note with that before I forget. Okay. So as you make your way through the citadel, you get to the tower on the northeast end. You climb up the stairs, and as you do, it's a spiral staircase directly in the center of the tower with landings on each floor, and it's 15 floors, and in each wall, which is about 20 feet tall on each floor, is just books. So many fucking books. It's covered in shelves, and there's like a labyrinth of bookshelves between you and there, or between the staircase and the actual wall. Hundreds upon thousands of books. And eventually you get...
Yeah, nice. I was gonna say, are the doors labeled?
Yes, you do find a door on the 12th floor labeled Ashranel. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It sounded like you... It sounded like you might have almost fallen out of your chair.
No, this chair is very well balanced. I can't fall out of this chair. I opened Facebook and I was already on a video, so it started making noise.
Okay. You knock on the door and you hear, "Come in." Inside. Thank you. Inside, you find more bookshelves on the walls, and the dark elf Ashranel sitting behind his desk. He's got a couple scrolls laid out on the desk, and he's got a book in his left hand as he's sort of like cross-referencing things. What can I do for you?
Hello, Astronaut. We're associates of Silas.
Yes, very good. What can I do for you?
Moss.
Nice, thank you. Good job. Silas Moss. We were hoping if you could point us in the right direction on a somewhat sensitive matter.
Yes, and what would that be? He's looking very distracted as he's talking to you.
Yeah, the red tears of joy.
I am afraid I don't keep up too much on current matters. That would be tower number 3.
I'm sorry, sir. What exactly are you
Sorry.
doing?
Let me double check the tower. Sorry, tower number 2. My apologies. Is there anything I could help you with in regards to any sort of magics, or are you wasting my time?
How can you help us with certain magics?
I don't have much time for questions unless you're going to ask me a question of academic importance. Please do not waste my time.
What do you know about dream realization? We feel like we might be in a special place to do some research.
Are you talking in regards to dream magic?
Yes, exactly.
Well, what exactly are you wanting to know?
Well, we believe we may have harnessed some of that dream magic. And perhaps if you can help us figure out how to properly utilize it, it could be beneficial to both of us.
So as you were speaking, he kind of slowly started to stop, waving his hand back and forth between words, doing the cross-referencing thing, and he had looked up at you. And as you finished saying that, he clamps shut the book. What do you mean you think you've harnessed some of this?
Can I do an insight check on this guy?
Sure.
Just like see if I can tell if he's like primarily driven by research or like he's could be potentially like evil.
All right, and
You know,
while you're
devil
rolling
that I
that
know,
24, okay,
Yeah.
before we go into that, yes. Who did you say it was sent you to me again?
it was Silas Moss.
We're losing him.
Silas. Truly. And what were you wanting to know if he was driven by? What?
I just wanted to make sure, like, I would just because the reading that I'm getting is this guy's primarily driven by like academics. So I just want to make sure that I can trust that he's going to be driven primarily by academics. He might betray us for academics, but he won't like betray us for evil kind of thing.
So you want a vibe
Not
check?
evil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Is
you
this-
can.
is this guy
He's definitely
totally
like.
motivated?
He's got that wizened look about his face. Everything about him tells you like he's a little hunched over. He's definitely spent his entire life over books, and you can tell. Yes, this man just loves to fucking learn.
Very cool. I don't care if he's selfish, but I do care like if he's just gonna betray us out of nowhere. Like he doesn't seem like he can be bought off. He's a man of integrity. The integrity might be towards books, but at least it's integrity.
Integrity.
Is that a reasonable read?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, perfect. Then I'll show him the crystal that I've got.
Okay,
Oh,
so
the
you
necklace.
show him the necklace. Interesting. May I? And he reaches out for it.
Don't we have a book too?
That may have gotten stolen, but we may have. No, we still have the journal. Yeah.
Oh, you do have the okay, Blank's journal.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Shard of Reality was what got stolen.
Yeah.
Not blank journal.
Yeah, so he kind of takes the amulet when you hand it to him and he looks at the wood, inspecting it. This is the celestial wood he was asking me about. Or the celestial bark, I suppose. And he shakes it. It's not empty. You weren't fucking with me. You really do have some harnessed dream magic.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this guy's gonna betray us, dude. He knows Valius Corbin.
He hands it back to Ghost. So, what? I'm sorry, what were you wanting my help with on this matter?
Well, we've kind of harnessed it, but we've basically no idea how to use this.
And we have no idea how we actually harnessed it.
Yeah, we have a vague idea of like realizing dreams, but that's still pretty vague. And we've gotten stronger, but I don't know if we've gotten stronger because this dream magic or just, doing work,
Well,
getting sharper.
as far as how you might have harnessed it, from my understanding, a realized dream is just reaching some sort of closure on a passion of yours. So I guess the best way to ask this is, what is your dream?
My dream is to not see Eli doing whatever the fuck he's doing right now. Man's like a
I'm thinking
caveman over there.
Oh.
Like, look at it. He's like half asleep just
Yeah.
doing that shit.
Oh.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Show you more if you want, Mickey.
please don't.
man does straight up like half asleep. Ghost,
He laid down,
any
dude.
of
I was
you,
like, "We're losing him."
who's gonna answer the question?
Who answered the question? Is he just
Well,
asking
that-
all of us?
Yeah, he just kind of gestures towards the four of you. Because Arcanist is here.
Dream. You want to know my dream?
If you would be so kind as to share.
Some people think it may be to settle down with a nice girl.
Whose name happens to be Violet?
His named after a color, and maybe not violet. Maybe it's to live out the rest of my life with my brother slash dad. My
That
dream name-
his eyes kind of went. I'm sorry.
You know
I
what I think my dream
get-
is?
Does not sound like it follows the. Yes. What is your dream?
My dream is to seek ending fulfillment of vengeance among guilty people.
Your dream is vengeance.
I
Then.
want to bring justice. Excuse me, I'm talking.
I could really tell you were really broken up and hard to
Excuse me.
understand.
I want to seek justice where none is found. I seek to be the man opening your window and taking you out.
I'm sorry?
That's my dream.
That sounded like a threat.
It really did.
Words.
Eli, I believe you're talking into the back of the mic and it's not working.
Yeah, you were definitely talking to the back.
Is this better?
Yes.
When you're not lagging, yes. It's
the
frozen.
Are you in your living room?
Oh, I'm in my office.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Your
please
office is
continue.
comfy as hell, dude.
I know, isn't that great? This is Bruce room, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce!
Okay, well that
Adopting a
sounds
dog.
that sounds like it's more of a long-term goal. Anyone else have a
It's a dream.
dream that might be a bit more accomplishable within a reasonable time frame of your life?
For
Well,
an
this
academic,
got,
you really stumble over your words.
Yes, I'm mildly inebriated.
Please do tell
this
more.
got partially filled when we did reunite. You know, my friend Sakuma here with his father, brother, and they made up.
I'm sorry. I can't keep hearing that and not ask what that means. I'm
Well, he
so
thought it was his
curious.
father, but it was his brother. Or maybe he thought it was his brother and was his father. One of the two.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Okay. I'll just leave. Birdman, what is your dream?
My dream is to make it through each and every day because each and every day is its own goddamn fucking battle.
I hate you.
He just kind of goes whatever way the wind blows.
Both depressing and inspiring. Both the depressing and inspiring for sure. Mr. Staff wielding halfling.
Yeah, you can call him a ghost. My dream is to, put an end to this mana cartel business. It's been fucking up the whole earth.
A noble dream indeed. And what of you, tall silent stranger in the back with also staff? And he looks to Arcanist, and Arcanist, I just want to kill the gods. What has stepped into my door? Okay.
The
I do believe
murder of morons. That is what has stepped into your office.
And in the business cards.
Oh, fuck, you're terrorists.
No, we're not. I don't know
Neat.
what you've heard.
Okay. Anyways.
We were hired by a man named George Bush.
Fuck.
We still have one more tower to destroy. Specifically,
I'm
to
sorry,
fly a car
what?
into.
And
What?
Bailey Scorpion lived there.
You know what? If I'm not mistaken, Valius, sorry, Silas, you said Valius. I'm saying that as DM. You said Valius. That's why I slipped up and said Valius instead.
No, he's totally gonna betray us.
Yeah. Silas said you were an interesting group of individuals. And I understand better what he means now. I believe you need to keep making progress towards these dreams, and as you go, your amulet will fill up more and more. At some point, whatever this, excuse me, liquid sensation is, will probably not have. Well, you've noticed the sloshing when you shake around the amulet, yes?
Yes, I suppose. I just thought it was my stomach, full disclosure.
When was the last time you ate?
Yeah, that's a great question. I just eat one of these berries every single day, and it gives me enough nourishment.
Are you a druid?
I, I follow in their footsteps. I think I consider it a great honor to be called a druid.
It is indeed.
You flatter me, sir.
We might have to speak more on that. I'd be interested to hear your views on a few things. Yes, keep fulfilling your dreams, and eventually this should fill up. What are you what are you aiming to achieve with this dream magic?
Well, we believe there to be a very bad man that's infiltrating these, kind of have infiltrated these lands, and we want to separate that man from that entity and, take him out for good.
I'm not entirely sure, and I followed, but I was on the same track, I think, at the very least.
Yeah, we've heard that there's a potential of, some sort of trap that we can create using dream magic. Do you know anything about that?
Potentially. What information do you have on this trap? Where did you get, for a lack of a better understanding, the schematics for this trap?
I could show you, but I need to know in some way that you're a trustworthy individual.
And how might I prove that? I could say I'll give you my word, but if you're not a trusting individual...
Are you worth your stuff? Ash
The only things I own are my knowledge, and knowledge is invaluable.
I believe that if we're going to keep going, then I have no choice but to show you, and I'll show him the journal.
Eli, move your mic closer to you.
Yeah, you are cutting out a lot.
Audio quality matters.
It is.
Oh, what?
Okay, that's too close.
No, I can hear him clearly now.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, hey, Mickey. I mean, Ghost.
Yes. Exactly.
Listen, man. This guy, that's a load of crap if I've ever heard it.
Are you going to roll insight?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm rolling insight, dude, because I personally think it's a load of crap.
What's your insight? I have a +7.
Metagaming.
No, we just know.
I'm going to start calling it.
How do you feel about
14?
Okay.
With a 14, you'd feel like, yeah, this guy's... He's just an old dude who loves fucking books, dude. Take that how you will. I was preemptive on that, and I said, take that how you will.
Oh my gosh, bro. I wouldn't have said that.
You just... You feel like if there's anything this guy's gonna do that's going to upset you, it's make the pages sticky.
So how do you know?
Oh my god.
Listen, man, I don't believe for a minute because he says he owns nothing except wisdom. He loves books. This dude definitely has a science kit or something worth value, and I think he needs to barter it over to us as kind of like in a pawn shop terms. We hold on to what he has until we're done.
Are you saying this to him?
Yeah, straight to his face.
Oh, great.
Okay. So how do you say it to him?
I don't buy it. I don't buy it, dude. You're fake. Fake AF.
And how could I convince you otherwise?
You won't convince me with your fancy words and book knowledge. You're going to convince me in terms of pawn shop. What do you have of value on you? If you're an honest man, you'll tell me.
I have a rather nice set of pens.
What do you have of sentimental value?
My good sir, I literally live in this room and read and write.
No man has nothing, does not contain some sort of sentimental value.
Books are all the sentiment I need.
Your entire life, you've never been given something or something that means anything. It's just books.
Well, of course, I've been giving something that means something to me. I was given the gift of the ability to read, to write.
Oh my gosh.
I was raised very poor. This is a rare ability for someone of my previously given stature.
All right, whatever. You know what? I have my eye on you. Ghost, share it with.
I telepathically talk to Sakuma and say, Sakuma, do you just want to keep an eye out to make sure we don't get any unwanted guests while we're in this room?
Yeah, that's fine. I say that out loud.
No, I telepathically say that to you.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
I
but
don't think this guy
responded
would.
out loud.
Oh, nice. This guy might have like an under the desk button kind of thing.
We can't be
So
surprised.
okay, I'm with you. I don't say that out loud. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just watching. Can I stealth out of the room, Will?
Sure. Mickey does have a point. You guys cannot be surprised within
Oh,
a
nice.
certain
That is
range of
true.
him.
But I mean, what's the range?
30 feet.
Yeah, I feel like
I
if
think
there's an
it's more
army
like
30 feet away from us.
I'm pretty sure the range is more. Yeah, that's plenty to get away when his attention turns back to Ghost. I feel like the range of 30 feet is more just his friendlies within 30 feet cannot be surprised. Period. Is kind of how I've been ruling it.
Okay. So we would know if there's like a large force coming to move in on us.
Yeah, I think the closer it gets, the more clear what the danger would be is. But otherwise, you're gonna have a bad feeling, specifically if something's going down.
Through the sword doors.
Precisely.
Will, I'm well out of the 30. Hey, what's your range, Ghost, on your telepath?
It is
powers?
just about
It-
30 feet, unless it's gotten better as I leveled up. But it says just 30.
Okay. Is there a vantage point I can get to about 30 feet away? I could see an oncoming fleet or something or whatever.
So once you step outside of the room, you are surrounded by bookcases that go from floor to ceiling.
You climb on a bookshelf.
So you'd essentially be standing in a hallway. Okay.
I'm gonna climb that bookshelf and go way up, dude, and hide myself.
Give me athletics or acrobatics. I know it's probably gonna be acrobatics.
Oof, 16 for acrobatics.
Plenty. And it keeps you from knocking down any books as well, so that's nice. Cool. Going back to the group in the room. Did you have some sort of schematic I could view?
Yeah, and I'll hand him the journal.
Thank you very much. Please give me a moment. And you see him kind of like thumb through the pages really fucking fast. Like faster than you feel like he should be able to.
Uh-huh.
Is this? Can I roll like investigation or something to see if this guy's human or what he is?
He's a dark elf.
He's a dark elf.
You mentioned this? Oh, okay. Does
Yeah.
he have any cybernetic upgrades?
Not that you
Or
know.
magical upgrades or augments?
You don't. Okay, so part of your whole like awakening thing, you don't feel any mechanical part of him aside from, biological mechanics.
Okay.
Um,
He reads really well.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a really long time. Interesting. So it seems that you need something called a shard of reality, which it says was in the book. I assume you have that on you? Well, maybe not on you, but you have it. You have access to it.
We
Sure.
could go We could go. Yeah, we have access to it.
Very well. Then it seems all you need to do is fill this amulet with the power of fulfilled dreams, and then stab it with the shard of reality to force your enemy into our reality, where he can be permanently killed.
And do you know what kind of effect that might have on the surroundings? Is there going to be a big explosion that comes with that, or are we just going to
I
be good to go?
I don't think the casting of the spell to bring the dreamer into our reality should have any effects. The death of the being, I cannot guarantee anything.
The book mentioned the dreamer, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know who this dreamer is, perhaps?
I've read accounts of the heroes of old, though their own first-hand account, he holds up the book as he hands it back to you, is most likely the most reliable account, though what we knew was not too far off. Is he asleep? Okay.
No, I'm open. It just looks like my eyes are closed.
It definitely looks like your eyes are closed.
Because
No, they're definitely
he's
open.
falling asleep.
Ah, dude, I'm good. It definitely looks like it though, even when I'm looking at the screen.
How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
All right, I believe him.
None.
Okay. Very well. Is there any... I'm glad to have been of service. Is there anything else I can help you with? Any other topics that you might need help with? Again, of a magical nature, I can assist.
Do you know of a nice and quite ethical way to shut down Warforged?
Aside from death, which is more like a decommissioning, I suppose.
Definitely, preferably not death.
Or
Like some magical way, perhaps.
Well, Warforged don't really face true death. I can't think of anything in specific, not to my knowledge at least. If someone could somehow sever our reality's connection with the Well of Souls, perhaps, but that's the best I could get for you.
Do you believe that would be dream adjacent again?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Like the dream magic is severing reality, so is that what also we would have to do something with dream magic to sever that reality?
I can see the connection you're making. I do not truly know. I could make a guess, an educated guess, I suppose, and say no, but I've never really pondered how such a thing could be done myself.
Well, if you ever want to do any practical research,
I would be quite intrigued.
we could get down to business.
Let's get down to...
Is there anything else I can help you with then?
That is fantastic. You said the second tower then to read about the tears of joy, maybe?
Yes, they would have accounts of current events, and I have vague knowledge of the tears, and they would be quite popular reads.
And I did get that journal back, right, Will?
Yeah, he handed it back to you. Oh, and assuming you've got nothing else before you go, don't forget blood magic is very dangerous. If you seek to fight with the tears of joy, I would not be so quick to throw your life away.
So you do know who they are.
I know the stories. I've heard blood magic at least. A dreadful thing. I much prefer fey magic myself. That's
What do you know about fey magic?
Do teach us.
ooh. Ooh. Are you interested in matters of the fey?
I'm very interested. As a somebody that studies druids personally, I've been looking a lot into the matters of the fey.
It's said
I
the
wasn't fully sure they were real.
it's said that they disappeared during the great terraforming of the world, but I believe that traces of their magic is still visible in our world, and if traced back to them, I believe they're in hiding. Not gone,
Bye,
in
Eli.
hiding. Why are we saying bye to Eli?
Because he woke back up. He's falling asleep.
Bro, I'm good.
I saw everything, Eli.
How many fingers is Mickey holding up?
He's got none on, dude. He's just got his profile pic. I know.
Alright.
Wrong, I'm holding up two.
We're chill, bro. We're chill. I'm listening to this.
He sounds wide awake, if nothing else.
Yeah, Mickey, you don't know what you're talking about.
I saw your eyes burst open, bright red.
Oh, I'm gonna
Did I wait? We know.
go back to our conversation. So yes, I do believe they are in hiding somewhere. But
So, do you have any ideas to locate them? Even they're hiding.
It's hard to not be literal sometimes. I believe they are underground personally, maybe somewhere connected to the Underdark.
Oh.
I get
Is that the old world?
the old world is it's connected to the Underdark of a sort. It's sort of like, are you familiar with the concept of ants?
Yeah, I'm aware of what an ant is.
So it's sort of like, assume our world is the top of an anthill, and
Wait. I'm confused. What does that have to do with my uncle's wife?
wait, what?
What does that have to do with my uncle's wife?
I mean the small insects, ants, not like an ant in your family. The insects.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up. Continue, please.
Right. So, anthill, our world, the outside of it, and there is a cave that the anthill reaches. That is the old world. So there are exits of the anthill in our world, and entrances or exits for the old world, but the Underdark itself is the anthill. If that makes sense.
Okay. I am now following. And so we can make our way all the way down, and then somewhere in these caverns, is where the Fae's hiding.
That is my personal theory. And
It's a fantastic theory.
well, thank you. You are quite kind. I do hope to find them someday, and maybe it will unlock more of the secrets of our history that have been lost to time. Alright. Anything else I can do for you, or may I get back to my studies? Any of the three... Where is the third one? Fourth one? There's four of you.
No,
He
there's only three
just
of
went
us.
out to take a whiz.
Arcanist is here. Well, yes, there's only three of you in here at the moment. Where did the high elf go?
Yeah, he went. He took it. He's just taking a quick piss. Don't you
Oh,
worry.
fair enough. Anything else I can do
What
for you
else
then?
is going on?
I would say probably not.
Nope. you will win more than help. Your discretion, of course, would be greatly advised.
Absolutely.
wouldn't-
And I would
Wouldn't have to worry
love,
about other people. Yes.
if I may have the rights to post a research paper in the future. Obviously, you are of a sensitive nature at the moment. But someday, to speak of what I've learned, I would be the.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Just keep it on the down low so we don't have to worry about plagiarism, right?
It will be no problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank your friend when you see him on the way out. It was much quieter once he left. Okay. As you all exit out back into the hall, is there anything you're going to talk about before you head off to the next tower?
I quite like that guy.
That guy was a stuck-up prude.
Yes. Is that
Has Sakuma rejoined the party yet?
probably. No.
Assuming you saw everyone when they came out?
Hanging back. They don't know where
Okay.
I'm hanging about 30 feet at a time.
So you're just gonna follow them in the bookcases until they go down the stairs, and you have to actually get on the floor to go down the stairs?
I looked around.
I
as
can't
I
hear
walked
what he's
outside. I
saying.
rolled 15. Eli,
Yeah, that's
move
not high enough.
closer.
Are you talking to me or Mickey? I wasn't saying nothing.
You were. I could see your mouth moving, but I wasn't hearing anything.
I just said yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's what
So you head to the next tower over, and you get there and you realize you have no idea what you're looking for here, except for the Red Tears of Joy.
Is there someone working here?
There is a front desk at the entrance, or at like the base of the stairs. That's the word I'm looking for.
A receptionist?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a receptionist.
Hello, ma'am. We were referred here by Astronaut. We just wanted to know how the organizational system here works.
Well, absolutely. What exactly are you looking for? I could probably put you in the right direction.
Shit.
Terrorist groups,
I'm sorry, what?
maybe more secretive ones.
I need you to repeat that because you kind of sounded robotic. I think your microphone might. Or your
Oh,
connection.
Sorry. Yeah, we're looking towards doing some research on secretive terrorist groups. And
Oh, you
I
mean
don't know
like
if
the
it's a
murder of
section-
morons? They're quite an interesting group.
That would be us.
No, because they're not very secretive, unfortunately, for our research purposes.
Okay, but what exactly are you looking for in their information? Like, kind of movements or their notable actions? What are you looking for here?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they're common places, so we can maybe find their like residence. We're trying to do an expose.
Ooh, what group?
Are you a trustworthy woman? Because you have to be quiet about this. We don't want other people stepping in on our research.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't see anyone coming in to ask about it, but yeah, I have an aversion to talking about people's matters when they're not my own.
Fantastic. Well, we are looking into a group called the Red Tears of Joy.
Her face drops. Well, dear howdy, that's
we gotta.
personally not a fan of blood magic users myself, but to each their own.
We got a killer ghost.
I'm down with murder. Let's do it.
I'm killing her.
Do it.
Why? She needs that. She's helping us. She's showing us where they are.
Now she knows. She's that open, loose end.
Well, I could save you a little bit of time on finding books, because they're
I thought
not
you were gonna say
really.
save us a little bit of time on killing her.
Kill herself.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, okay.
Well, they definitely have their ears. They'll listen around for sure. The three uppers don't like people looking into them. They seem to have most of a presence in somewhere. Damn it! I gotta fucking minimize this shit so I can see it again. Um.
Murder of
All right, pull this back up.
Mormons.
Okay. They seem to have a most frequent occurrence, aside from their higher paid, what I would assume is higher pay contracts, such as somewhere up north in the gold district. People seem to spot interesting strangers that match their MO, so, I suppose. In the southern part of the Common District, or northern part of the Bronze District, as it would be, which makes sense personally. I think that they would be more centrally located, considering how far-reaching their influence seems to be.
We've heard rumors that it's just three guys. Is there any way that we could corroborate that?
There's definitely a sort of focus on three guys, but I mean, assassin groups are assassin groups. Blood is blood to them. If you're willing to do work for them, under them, I suppose, I'm sure that they would take someone in.
Oh, that might be useful.
Do you know about
Sure, I'll
any
do
way
it.
to any way to neutralize blood magic?
Real quick, what did you say, Eli?
He'll do it.
I said I'd do it.
Oh, okay. Neutralizing blood magic. Not having blood's a good way to start. As dumb as that sounds.
How to become a warforge.
Or vampires?
Ooh, yeah, vampires are.
Vampires still have blood, it's just not coursing through them.
Your bird friend's got a good point. I think he might be on the right track.
Oh, I thought vampires were bloodless. I read these books called Twilight. I don't know if you heard about them ever. And they don't have blood in those.
We don't speak about them books around here.
That's in the restricted section.
No, they're in the fire. They are set on fire the second they show up. Right. Subverting blood magic. The way blood magic works is it uses blood as a focus. If you could, a lot of it does require vocalization or, vocal or somatic components, I suppose. And I guess if your blood is not running how they are expecting it would. So I guess what I'm trying to say is if you're able to keep your heart rate low when they would expect it to be high, it'd be harder for them to focus their magic on you. In theory. It's never really been proven because most people who fight blood mages die. Horrible, gruesome deaths. In fact, we even have somewhere around here, we got a recording of someone dated that the blood was just used as an explosion. Brutal. Violent.
Can we see that video, please?
Absolutely. See, I'll be right back. Goes and gets it, brings it back. Looks around, makes sure there's no children around. Right, alright. Here you are. And she plays the recording, and absolutely, you see a man just explode. He's standing there with a sword drawn, facing a mage, and then the mage starts chanting and doing some weird, finger movements, like those weird things that you ever seen, like the guys got the LEDs in their gloves and they'll fucking turn off the lights. That shit. They start doing shit like that, and then the man's like body starts contorting. Like everyone here's seen Stranger Things.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All caught up on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So his body starts contorting like Max at the end of the last season, and then just
Oh.
kind of contorts smaller into a fetal position before exploding. Legitimately just exploding, and you can see the blood firing off extremely quickly. And the force of its impact even knocking some people out of whack. Not down, but out of whack. Like they kind of stumble like, what the hell? Yeah, that's nasty stuff right there.
So he just turned into a human grenade.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good way to put it.
They're chanting. Did their chanting have anything to do with that, or was that more of just in a sense for show?
That would be a vocal component, absolutely. If you could,
Why don't we just get a spell of silence?
I was gonna say, if you could per se silence them, you would be able to probably negate that.
What if they were deaf only to my ears?
That's not how that works, unfortunately. Because
I can hear you,
the
I can
words are used to weave the magic around them. It doesn't really have a whole lot to do with you.
To do with my cellular.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with your senses.
Chanting. My biological makeup and cellular components are unaffected by the sounds with the magic weaving. It's vice versa.
Persist.
The words only need to be spoken into the universe, not to you directly.
Once again, Birdman has a very good way of putting it.
Birdman, big brain. That's what we always say here at Mom.
Big
What'd you just say,
Birdman.
Nardi?
Arcanist is
words
just
will
like,
have to be
that's not
spoken
what we
into the
always say, but sometimes he's
yeah.
pretty smart.
universe. Shut the
No,
hell up,
Arcanist.
monkey man.
Oh.
I mean, he's not wrong. Have you seen my face?
Look at it, it's all hairy.
Yeah. We've talked
really
about
Arcanist.
We've talked about what, like him and that, and you and that, and you and that. He points to Ghost. All of us have talked about why my face looks this way. When I was telling you why I gotta kill the gods. Well, want to kill the gods.
Yeah. You know what, Arcanist? I think we ought to make you an honorary member of Mom.
Whoa!
I
Is
would
it-
love that. I've always wanted friends.
You don't have
We
friends.
love you, Arcanist.
I love you guys too. He brings Sukuma into like because he kind of put his arm over Zardomario's. He brings Sukuma in. I fucking love you guys.
Did he
I-
pull me
Ghost,
in
I
with
can't
5 feet?
hug you two. I don't have a third arm. I could like we could play footsie.
You got a third leg, Arcanist, and I give him a nice little elbow shot.
I'm gonna teleport back to the place I was.
Like a few seconds ago and just get out of his grip.
Yeah.
Eli, roll dex to do the little. Oh, but I just want to see what actually happens there.
Okay. Dex saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're able to do your little thing there. Right. Is there anything else I could do for you, Phils?
You could keep your mouth shut.
Hey. There's no need for that here, Sukma.
Kill him.
That was kind of
say that to him.
what?
In front of
That
her.
was because you wanted to kill her. I was just in support of it. I wasn't saying I
was
wanted to
just
kill her.
saying, oh, well, you know what? She's a loose end. So what do we do?
To you, maybe.
She just kind of looks to
Any
Ghost.
specific information about the main 3 guys?
Well, I know what they're called. I say as I don't have the doc pulled up.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, it didn't scroll up rather.
Tell me more, tell me more. Does he look like a bitch?
I'm gonna silence you so I can hear Logan. What's up?
and I don't know, like if like weaknesses would be something that are like things that they've seen to be adverse of, or maybe their strengths, stuff they're good at.
Well, I know they each have kind of their own thing on how they do their magic. So the names, what they're called, at least in the public eye, are gore, thirst, and torture.
Gore, thirst, and torch.
Torture, like hanging people up and poking them with sharp things to get them to attack.
I like being poked with sharp things.
Which takes another step away from the Birdman. Right, and Gore, as he's that leader one. He's got the 3 marks. The thirst is he's a dragonborn, I believe. He's got like 1 red scale, the rest of them are white.
Oh, I love gore.
And Torture's a tiefling. He's got on the other eye, he's got like a little tattoo of a red tear. From my understanding, they all have some different grasp on blood magic that works in a different way.
But it's not recorded anywhere here.
Not that I know of. Most people who meet them seem to die. That's probably why they're so expensive. Oh, that was just some random blood mage.
Okay, cool. I don't know one of them.
People?
Yeah. Do you know of anybody that's ever survived them?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
So all people.
So all people.
That's the ratio we're dealing with here.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem pretty good at what they do.
For us.
What do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean by that.
Say, who are you fellas?
We are. Say it with me, fellas. We are the murder of morons.
Murder of morons.
Okay, that was the weakest fucking.
Logan is busy typing notes. Hi, Bruce.
1, 2, 3. Mom, Bruce, get your butt out of here. Bruce is a dog for those listening.
I'm going to say that again because I cut out on my side. Bruce is a dog.
Thank you.
Yeah, he is.
He a dog.
He a dog.
He's a dog. Dog.
Right, then, so
Dog.
I'm not really sure how to react to the whole murder morons thing. Don't know if that's a joke. So I'm just going to step away. I hope you fellas have a good day. And I hope there's nothing else I can help you with, because I would rather not.
Oh, you're very reasonable. See you, ma'am.
So,
I hope
why
not.
Are you trying to discredit us?
I don't know what you mean. We're writing an expose here.
But we can also be the murder of morons.
A terrorist group? That would be something ridiculous to say.
That would be fun, like, biting a microphone.
Biting microphones, they do taste good.
And as you're walking out of the second tower, you look over and see a misrecording, much like all the others you've seen,
Tower.
of a big root-hided dragon spewing acid all over a prison.
Wow, Ghost, it's you!
Time to get out of here.
And the people that were watching it, what? Oh my god!
Technically, they would not recognize me as I was the giant dragon.
Yeah, but they would recognize the Birdman with the metal arm.
I think I was still in the prison, or at least one of the rooms of the prison.
You were riding on the back of the dragon.
Well, how far was the camera panned out?
It's magic. It was just like scry magic. It was following you guys.
Fuck that magic.
Nobody likes that magic.
I'm gonna dispel that magic.
Do you have some sort of magic dispelling?
I got my ass for a 9.
Okay,
and I
then.
charged through the mist.
And that's when you hear guards.
Back then, if I do it.
Yeah.
Oh, my uncrustable.
Oh,